Hi YouTube family, how are you? I just wanted to hop on. Hopefully you can hear me. My mom, who is now living with me, has the TV on full blast in the living room, and it's just something that I have to deal with. It's been kind of hard having her here, honestly. She's pretty low maintenance in a sense that she just watches TV all day, but I'm just not used to the constant noise of the TV. And so anyway, if you guys hear it, I'm sorry. But anywho, I just wanted to talk about how I'm doing health-wise and I guess career-wise. So I had a really bad flare-up of interstitial cystitis again, and it seems to have resolved now. I suspect that I have candida. I'm suspecting that I have a candida infection and that it's possibly exacerbating my cystitis. I'm still taking the Desert Harvest aloe pills, and I mean, I can't say that they work or don't work. It's hard to say because as you guys know with cystitis, when you have a flare-up, it could be due to something you ate, something you drank. It could be stress. So it's hard to say what caused my flare-up. So, and when I have a flare-up, I get really exhausted and really tired and I don't sleep well. But I'm kind of over that bad, I'm kind of over the hump. So I feel better. I am on an antifungal because I do feel that I have candida, but essentially I'm just following a candida diet because I think that my cystitis is probably due to small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or what's known as SIBO, or food sensitivities. So it's just been really hard that I've been having to monitor kind of what I eat. So I've been eating like lean meats, vegetables, fruit, and like buckwheat for the past few days, just because I don't want to eat anything that disturbs my stomach. So in addition to the cystitis, I've had a lot of upset stomach lately, and I get really bad heartburn. And it just seemed like no matter what I was eating, my stomach was always upset. So I bought this book. I was browsing through YouTube and I saw this girl and this guy who said that they had kind of similar issues. Their stomach was always upset and they suspected it was candida overgrowth. And so yeah, I'm now following that diet, the candida diet. And I think that it's helping, but it's too soon to tell. So I'm just gonna keep going with that. Now, secondly, the situation with my mom is a tough one. She is living with me now, and although I appreciate that I can keep an eye on her, it's just a lot. So today, I had to wake up and go to my chiropractor appointment. I had to come back, pick up her dog, take him to the vet, and explain to the vet kind of like a situation. And then I went to the store to get something I needed. And then I went to get my car an oil change and also the air filters changed. Now, so there's this Honda dealership called Hill Country Honda. And I like to go to the dealership because I had a bad experience. I've had a couple bad experiences at those like faster, like Jiffy Lube type of oil change places. So I plan to keep my car for as long as I can. I've had my car a little over 10 years. So I really want to run this car until the wheels fall off. And so I want the best care for my car. So I went to the dealership and they quoted me, let me see if I get this correctly, $69.95 for the full synthetic oil change. And then to replace both filters, it was like $130. And they wanted me to do a 4-wheel alignment, and I don't remember what the price on that was, but anyhow, so I'm like, okay, well, I cannot afford the alignment right now. let me just do the filters and the oil. And so I went to the lobby, I got myself some tea, and I sat down, and I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on their website to see if they have any coupons or anything. And sure enough, I go on their website and they had a coupon. So the oil change, instead of it being $69, it came down to $49 with the coupon. And then the filters, it came down to $109 from the $130, I think, $120 or $130 that they were charging. And so with that savings, I was like, well, you know, since I'm saving now with the coupons, I think I want to go ahead and get the alignment. Let me see if there's a coupon for the alignment. And sure enough, I found one too. So I was happy that I was diligent enough to look for those coupons, because the service advisor did not mention the coupons at all. And I just think that that's kind of silly. Like, if you know you have promos and your client has multiple things that they need to do, and I verbally told her when she tried to ask me if I wanted the alignment, I said, no, it's not in my budget. I'm already, you know, maxed out with the oil change and the filters. But after I found the coupons, I was like, okay, I can afford the alignment. But anyway, so I did that. And then I had to go pick the dog back up after his exam. The vet said that Santa's eyes looked a little funny, and she just wanted to know if I wanted to do an extra eye exam and check his eye pressure. And I said, go ahead and do that. And she did that. Thankfully, everything came back okay. He does get very defensive when you try to pick at the eye boogers that he has. He gets a lot of discharge in his eyes, and he's got almost what looks like a cherry eye, but the vet said that it's fine. And so we had to pay extra for that, but everything is okay. So then, yeah, I came home and started kind of writing down my grocery list for all of the meals that I'm gonna make for the next few days for this Candida diet. And also I contacted my brother from my mom's hometown because we need to empty her apartment. She pretty much left a fully furnished apartment behind, and she wants me to sell all of her stuff, but she lived out in the country 3 hours away in a small town where people don't buy stuff off of Facebook Marketplace. Like here in San Antonio, I can sell anything because there's so many people here, as you know, as in any big city. But in her small town, I don't think that I'm going to be able to sell anything. So anyway, I was coordinating with my brother, kind of like, what furniture do you want, so that you can go ahead and start taking that. And so yeah, so I had a really busy day. And then outside of that, I recently put in my 2-week notice at my job. I had a video of my job on my YouTube, and then I took it off because I don't want to mention their name. But basically, they just started cutting hours. And for massage therapists, like, things just run so differently. I'm gonna have to make another video about the struggles of a massage therapist, because as a massage therapist, you don't get paid, typically you don't get paid hourly, you get paid per client. So if you don't have any clients, you don't get paid. Well, at the job that I had, they would still pay you hourly. It was a small rate, like $14 an hour. And then you would get $25 an hour if you had an actual client. So, yeah, I haven't been busy at all. It's a newer franchise, so they don't have the clientele that these bigger chains have. And I knew that going into this job, but I just thought that things would have picked up by now. Thankfully, all of the clients that I've had have left outstanding reviews for me, and I have had, you know, times where it is a little bit busier, but in the past few months, it hasn't been too busy. And at this point, I just need to, you know, move around and find something that is going to benefit me a little bit more because I have bills to pay. And it's just a real struggle, guys, because I was a nurse prior to becoming a massage therapist, and people just tell me, why don't you go back to nursing? But I honestly, I'm at an age where I can't just do something for the money anymore. I'd rather be broke and have to do extreme budgeting, but to be at peace and happy with what I do. And I can honestly say that with massage, I love doing massage. When I go to work and work on clients, it's like I forget about everything, and it's just, I just feel so much love, and I love being of service in that way. And of course, you have the nice music going, and it's a very relaxed environment. And that to me is priceless. It's priceless when I can go to work, relax, and have that one-on-one time with the client, and then also hear the clients tell me at the end that they, loved it, that they were able to relax. Some people say that they experienced pain relief. And so that just lights up my soul. That really makes me happy. And so that's why I keep doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard once you get started in the massage industry, because it's a tough business. And I've toyed with the idea of having my own business. However, I have some debt that I need to clear first before I can do that. And so that's the plan, is to get a different job so that I can pay down my debt, and then I can be a little bit more creative and focus on, having my own studio, having my own clients. But there's a learning curve of business, because I've never owned a business. So I'm having to learn a lot of new things. And the good thing is that I love learning, but it's a lot to learn. And I'm an Aries, so patience is not one of my virtues. I wish I could just, get started immediately, but that's not how it's going to play out. And so I just have to accept that and be where I'm at. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. And I just wanted to, I don't know, just come on here and chat with you guys. So that's all I have for today. I will make another video. Well, I'll make several videos as I'm able to. It's just been really hard with the big transition of my mom moving in with us and having to coordinate her care. She is on hospice at the moment, so it's just a lot of coordination with different people to handle her care. And so, yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you guys for listening. That's all I have for today.